My most memorable part of this journey is when we had the bonfire and we sat around. And I remember that.
My most memorable memory was probably the hiking the mountain together and reaching the summit and celebrating there with snacks and foods and taking pictures. So yeah.
My most memorable moment or memory, definitely the summit and the feeling of accomplishment that comes with that, and doing it as a family, all three of us, and also as a group. I love that.
So I've learned how hard it is to live in the cold and in the camp. I think it's very hard to sleep in the tent because it might be uncomfortable, it might be cold.
I think what I learned is that camping or even summiting a mountain is not that easy, and you really have to push yourself to your limits to be able to achieve.
Yeah, I've learned actually to be a little bit in awe of my children, because I'm blown away with how they've taken on this whole experience. Also, I guess how adaptable we are. I mean, the difference between the beginning and the end and how much you can learn, adapt to is incredible. So I think the growth actually is how much growth can happen in such a short period of time.
So I'm most excited about hopefully seeing more snow. Hopefully I don't slip too much.
I think I'm most excited to try to summit another mountain with the experience I've gotten, or the new skills I've gotten from summiting this mountain. I want to know if it's easier or maybe still the same.
Yeah, same for me, I guess. Just doing more of what we did on this experience, maybe a different location, a different kind of mountain, but it's a combination of doing a new mountain, but also now that we've done our first mountain, knowing a little bit of what it's about, and that in itself is exciting.
I would like to say thank you to you, to Rowan, to the guides, the photographer, and my group for pushing me to do the summiting mountains and the ponies because I got tired.
I would like to thank everyone that showed up to this trip and helped us summit the mountain, because I feel like they pushed me. They definitely pushed me a lot, and I couldn't have done it without them.
I will start by thanking my kids for coming on this trip, actually, because I think that's what's going to make this one really special in my memory. Is the fact that I got to do this with my kids, but also, yeah, everyone who's made this experience possible. We've been really blown away by their dedication, the attention to detail, the friendliness. The guides, the team that set up the camp, the group themselves, how motivating and friendly everyone's been. And obviously Saahil for inspiring us to do this in the first place. I mean, that's, a lot of thank yous actually on this one. We've been very touched by everyone.
I want to say, Parker, I miss you so much. We saw some other dogs like you. Baba, yeah, you couldn't have do this. You would be on a pony the whole time. And Talal, it's quite lazy of you to just do basketball.
I'd like to say that this experience you definitely missed out on, and it really was honestly such a beautiful experience, and I was blown away by honestly everything: views, the challenges, the guides, everything. Even the way we lived in the mountains. So yeah.
I'd like to say that I'd very much like them to have their own experience like this. So if it wasn't this particular mountain at this particular time, but in general, I think there's an incredible, it's an incredible feeling of accomplishment, growth, and really just the simplicity of being in nature and just connecting. I'd very much like them to have their version of this experience. So we've missed having them with us here, but I hope that they'll make their own sort of experience and adventure for themselves, and maybe we'll all do it together on another trip.